Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Boxing Day as well to those who celebrate and observe. Of course, we are celebrating today because Man United won on Boxing Day, like we do against Newcastle. I guess.
Tradition. It's tradition.
Here we go. Here we go. Manchester United won, Newcastle 0. We protect the home base. We get a clean sheet, and we win a game without Bruno. That's pretty good. Taking a run. But yeah, good evening, everybody. Hope you had a very Merry Christmas and ate some more good food today and relax. Hopefully, y'all didn't have to work today. Hopefully, you could go to the pub unbothered and watch us put in a industrious, scrappy little 3-point win to get the holiday season going. So, but besides that, we have to be grateful and thankful for our gifts now and through the year. And one of our gifts are Valorian and Manukian LLP, our sponsors, specializing in personal injuries. If you get injured at your job or somebody's slacking at their business, they can help you out, get some money, alleviate your pain, and they'll take a little bit on their side as well. So the big number, big jumbo jet, 1747 444 4444. Belorian and Manukian LLP, all the man them help you out. Give them a call. Hopefully you don't have to, but if you're in pain, you have everything to gain. Call them up. So yes, fellas, we've been away for a while. Holiday season, people shopping and everything, Christmas parties here and there. So that's why we've been a little out of it. Monday was my birthday too, so I wasn't able to come online. Well, that and being sick, of course. If you had a little grainy shit in my voice, that's why. But yeah, we missed talking about our defeat last week from Villa. A good way to bounce back today. It was another good side. I don't care what the points say. Newcastle was always going to be a tough side. But yeah, guys, if y'all want to chip in and I guess mention a little bit about the Villa game and then talk about what you liked today and what was great about today.
Ryan, take it away. I know you've been waiting.
Villa was disappointing. It's if you look at like how the team was cohesive today versus the Villa game, as far as like being able to pass the ball, progress the ball, keep our shape, and not leave open spaces for the other guys. I thought today was obviously night and day better than that. The Villa game was a lot of the guys that had good games today did not have good games last week. I thought Dorku was lacking last week. The midfield was pretty weak. Ugarte was horrible last week. And this week, I don't know if it was, the lineup tweak, the system tweak, but we came out banging, and it was. And Newcastle is no slouch. Newcastle on paper beats us, I think. But yeah, Newcastle didn't have a good first half, and we that was I think the most controlling we were of a game and a half this year. We owned that first half. We dominated possession. We dominated what was going on. The press was beautiful. They were passing back. They couldn't get set up. They were forcing passes through, which we would get. I think we missed. I think we could have scored probably 3. We were just talking about there was the two gimme goals that should have been scored in a second by us. Newcastle had a couple of equally gimme goals that they should have scored on, but I was really happy with the way they played today. I like seeing Amarim use the kids. I think he's keen on Jack Fletcher because I think this is the second time Jack's been out. The other one's what, Tyler?
Yeah,
Tyler. And he's played good. He hasn't done anything wild. He hasn't been, just murdering it, but he's been solid, and that's really we're just trying to get him experience. So we're not really asking him to go out and score a goal or do anything like that. He just needs to hold his position down and help help the team cause. So yeah, I was happy. I liked how aggressive Lamans was coming out on crosses.
A competent keeper, believe that? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nice seeing that because the other guys would come out and I'd be like, "Oh shit, dude, you better get this, dude!" And like he goes up and catches the ball. Everybody else trying to punch it. This guy's just like, "Nope," and just owns it. So yeah, and he doesn't really. He had that one drop, but he recovered it. So, yeah. So it's I thought we had a really good cohesive game. I thought everybody. I don't think anybody had a bad game on our team. Not everybody. Yeah, not everybody crushed it, but Dorgu was my man of the match, and I know Mikey was talking about Martinez, which would have been deserved, and then they gave it to Heaven. But he had a great game too. He made a couple key stops. Yeah, everybody did their part. There wasn't any real lacking other than maybe finishing a little better and some passing in the final third could have been a little crisper. But other than that, I don't really have anything to complain about.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people saying we look good against Villa. The coach even said that too. I feel that a little bit. It was just I think Euro's worst game as a Man United player. So I felt sorry for him, but yeah, he's gonna learn that he's getting all these Rolls Royce comparisons to Varane. It's like we're gonna need you to kind of like Ferrari your ass to the ball and make a tackle.
Exactly.
Don't you can't be giving guys space in the Prem, especially the likes of Rogers. Strung up Lamans both times far corner, and that was basically a game. I mean, I felt it was like an even game. Today it didn't feel like an even game, especially in the second half. We had our moments, and then they had a little run, and then we scored. We got the corner and scored because we had a good string of passes and stuff, and we got a chance on a corner. I feel like we are always, and I feel like it's been years now. It's not even a Ruben thing. It's just a post Fergie Man United thing. Like sometimes we lack the quality, like some decisive passes or decisive decision making to spring runs or get a guy running in the right space at the right time. It's just missing, or we go forward when it was, it would be better to hold, I guess, and we end up losing the ball. I feel like I saw a lot of that today. In the second or third minute, Mason Mount pissed me off. I was like, you gotta have more courage than that. Sheshko was in a lot of space, and he had the lane, and he didn't make the pass, and he just passed it off to Dogo on the right. That was very frustrating. Sheshko was on side, a lot of space, and in the second half, Shaw made a good run. And if he passed that ball properly, the dog I can't remember who was on the left. There would have been problems to Newcastle. And the pass just curled in the back and, came behind him. And like a lot of runs, like Sheshko, he didn't have a good game. If anybody had a bad game, it's probably him.
I thought Xerxes had a worse game than Chesto.
Xerxes fought up a little bit, but yeah, it's like these guys, they try to come back to link up with the play so much that like when our good, fast wingers get in a space on the byline, nobody's there in a penalty spot. Like I see, like all the good teams who do it now, like City's one, all the good teams, they make these like real incisive hard passes from the wing that are like right between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box, and that's where you need a center forward to be, not left on the wing. After doing a nice little flick to the winger, or trailing behind on top of the box. That's the space for the midfielders. Like for those guys like Ugarte, Casemiro, whoever, to get a shot off 18 yards out. Striker needs to be in the box, plain and simple. And I don't feel like we're getting enough of that from our forwards, and I think that's a problem. But yeah, Newcastle dominated. They had the best chances. Their shooting boots were not on today. They were terrible. It's not luck. They were just shy today. I mean, we were better. I won't take a lot away from the game. It was just a gritty win from us. Our team's kind of, we're a slim team already, and we're already missing people. And to it was a good quality goal. That goal was pure class, quality goal, and we held on. Barely, but we held on. So at this point, I'm going to take the 3 points and run. And we're staring at 3 fixtures coming up that should be doable wins. Dare to say we win all 3, and we have 4 wins in a row. And our man might get a trim before Easter.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Maybe.
Don't bring up the hair. Don't bring up the hair yet.
Anyway, we got Wolves next. A game we should win at home. We got Wolves at home. We should win that game. And then we got Leeds and Burnley away. And
if anybody can give Wolves a win this year, it's us.
Don't start. Don't start.
Leeds waiting for us, and they already dinged up a few big teams already.
Yeah, they're like, we're not gonna let these guys double up.
Yep, I won't sleep on them, and I don't know. Burnley might frustrate us, and we end up drawing or not scoring or some shit. So, but it was a good win today, and hopefully march on and deal with the people who we need to be dealing with. Well, what do you think, Cheese?
The small steps, the little improvements that I see, like our press is really starting to come together. When it's on, like we have our opponents trapped in their half, and like even when we lose the ball, like we win it back like real quick. So like when the press is on, that's been nice. Like keeping the pressure on our opponents and keeping that pressure in their halves for us to get more chances and create more chances. Because Cunha's goal last week was literally, I think Dorgu just poked the ball away. Yeah, literally just poked the ball away, and all Cunha did was turn and shoot it because it was in the box already. So and like I'm saying again, even when we lose the ball, man like Casemiro, Bruno, the midfield are actually like winning it back. Our defenders are stepping up and closing down the pressure or closing down the danger instead of like ball watching. We did so much ball watching. Today versus Newcastle was like way less. Like Heaven was incredible. Luke Shaw like really just like not stepping back, not staying back or standing back and ball watching and waiting for someone else to do that. Like they were just like, yo, we're attacking the danger. Like we're on it. So I thought that was night and day from last week against Bournemouth. And that probably helped get us that clean sheet today on top of Newcastle not having their shooting boots on. Even though Šeško may not have had the greatest game, I still thought he was effective today. And like again, getting back into match fitness for him because it was his injury and food poisoning or whatever. So like he was keeping good pressure on the defense and keeping Newcastle defenders on their toes for the most part. I thought Cunha could have passed the ball to him a couple of times, like release it. It's like he's there. I don't know if that's a trust thing. Life without Bruno Fernandes, I was concerned.
Interesting.
I was ready to write our obituary because
I didn't see how we were going to win this game without him.
For the stats man, them I think we played 7 or 8 games without him, and we've tied 1 and lost everything else. No wins without Bruno until today. So that was huge. Our stand-in captain Licha, I thought was amazing. I saw him directing, like I think he did a great job in keeping the young people, the young players, and overall team calm because like you saw him being like pass there, like this guy is open, just release it now, just pass it right there, he's open. Like so instead of people on the ball panicking, like they had like an extra voice to be like, all right, got it, okay, he's open, got it. Like so I was like, and then overall team, us playing like a team instead of ball watching and waiting for Bruno to do something. Most of everyone stepped up today. Like we were saying, Dorgu stepped up big. Dullo stepped up big. Heaven, man of the match, you deserve that. Because I thought, again, either Dorgu or Licha, either way, they could have been man of the match as well. So that was definitely the good. The bad is still us losing control of the game and not controlling the
Or
ball
not
and
getting
not doing
control at all.
simple
Season
things.
control.
Yeah, not doing simple things to just kill the game off and keeping possession of the ball. Like that is still killing us for whatever reason. Like for whatever reason, we can't figure that out. That second half stressed the entire pub out. We were making a joke saying the owner of the bar should get an app or something that literally that we all have to like tap into with our phones, and it monitors our heart rates. And whoever has the lowest heart rate can get like free beer, and whoever is the closest to getting a heart attack can get free beer.
Yeah, you could,
So both sides of the spectrum.
you
It's
could
like
probably power the bar with everybody hot.
yeah, like
something.
that was because again we don't keep clean sheets and we concede possession and give up goals. So it's like so well that was what like 58 minutes of just 10 at the back playing parking the bus something
In
like
the second
that.
half, yeah, it was bad from the jump in the second half. They were
Yeah.
they had us
And
caged
again,
up. They had pen
and
back,
Bournemouth
and the
jumped on
subs
us
didn't
in the
make a
second
difference.
half. Bournemouth punched us in the face in the second. It was like two goals in 5 minutes. So it was stressful. Lamans,
Big man.
the Iron Dome, so secure right there. Man, that was So again, for not having Bruno, and I was definitely expecting the worst. I was expecting our Boxing Day undefeated record to fall. I was expecting definitely another L because we don't have Bruno. So for those guys to prove me wrong, I'm all for it. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, all the best for the new year. Love it.
Exactly.
Keep doing that because you're not gonna survive another game like that with better opponents who are clinical in front of the nets. Like you're asking for trouble, so get that sorted.
So we got 3 points, but we don't escape
Take it and run.
unscathed. Mason Mount came off at halftime.
Surprising. That was a surprise for
I don't know if that was
first
tactical
sub.
or injury, but
Yeah,
he
hopefully
came
not
off
injury.
and Jack Fletcher made his debut. That was really cool. He looked just like
Please
his
don't be
daddy.
hurt.
Yeah,
Please don't be
I
hurt.
was like, Mount being hurt would really friggin' suck. I know they say Manu's coming back soon, but like how we start
What's that
game,
enough?
that good press is really good, and Mason Mount's a big fucking part of that. So here we are, stateside Reds. So Mikey's not here to say anything or dispute or agree, but we'll miss Mason Mount if you can't play against Wolves. If Mano's back, I feel like we could survive Wolves. We should survive Wolves regardless. Just those games, the lead, the away from the Leeds and Burnley, I think we would definitely need his energy and leadership, and just experience up front. So if we lose Mount for the Wolves game, I won't be too pressed. No pun intended. But I think we'll need him back to when we go on the road to Leeds and Burnley. So definitely hope he's not too hurt. And I really hope like life is not that rotten that the minute Bruno gets hurt, Mino's hurt and can't play. That would really suck for him. It will suck for the team, I think, too. I know the AFCON guys will be back. Maybe by the City game. Let's see how deep. I don't think Cameroon's going that deep, but I feel like they'll make the second round. They won a game. Cameroon, Ivory Coast tomorrow, by the way. Ahmad versus Mbumo. So tune in for that one. We don't like no AFCON snobbishry here. Find another device and stream while they watch the. I think I might put down a big TV tomorrow. Watch the Prem on my laptop. Chelsea Liverpool's tomorrow, right? Or Chelsea Villa, I can't remember. Chelsea Villa.
Saturday.
We need a draw there. Keep them close, because I don't care about you non-table watchers and stuff. Take a look at the table and see where we are.
It's
and
time.
all them bums below us who was chroming us 3-0 and everything last year. Yeah, we're ahead of them this year right now.
Yeah.
We're 5th place. And if we get everybody back and everybody improves, I think we could make a really good run at 4th place. I say 3rd place or whatever. You never know. Villa are not that far off. But we got Chelsea and Liverpool tied with us and a few other teams not too far off. I think, once everything doesn't go any further down, we don't lose anybody else for a long period of time. We could go on a little run, get the guys back. I think they should be back for the City game. which is the 17th. We can make a little run. I think that should be the plan.
P.S.
So what you
Lemon
think?
Bunny L has confirmed it's Chelsea Villa tomorrow.
Chelsea Villa. Thank you. Let me read some comments before we move on. Yes, Chelsea Villa, the big game tomorrow. Oh, my guy, Denal IG. Any NFL teams need a kicker? We have Diogo. We can. Yeah, I think he launched one or two of them up in the crowd. And Newcastle are doing that. They got like 4 kickers on their team. They had no idea where the goal was today. And I thank the Lord for it. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what was I gonna talk about next?
Wolves is what, Tuesday?
Wolves is still on 2 points, I think.
Yeah.
No, but we play them Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday at 3:00 in the afternoon. Yep, another
Yeah,
weekend.
what, 4 days?
Game, sorry. Yep, another weekday game.
3 days. 3 days rest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because of that, I feel like if Mount got hurt for sure, he's not playing. Then we play Sunday.
Sorry, go.
No, I'm just saying we play Leeds 7:30 a.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Sunday, January 4th.
Of course.
I hate that they dog gel out on that game. That's a big game. I know y'all got like a Leeds massive in your pub.
Yup.
Yeah, I think y'all need to go. Y'all need to just have an all-nighter on Saturday and roll in the pub, drug as fuck, and give them Leeds people hell. And then go sleep all day Sunday before work Monday.
Figure it out.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a crazy game at the pub for sure.
Yeah.
First time since they're back in the Prem.
Man, they figured put it 7:30. I'll see if my pub doing anything. If I feel up to it. I know my daughter won't be up, so I might leave the wife and go do it myself.
Right, she can sleep in though, right?
No.
Early.
Oh, she said slumber party for y'all. Yeah.
Hey.
You might as well do it. Camp out at the bar. What time your bars close? Oh,
2.
with damn.
Most
LA,
of them,
big time LA close at 2.
Yeah.
Why they do y'all that, man?
You have to find the afters.
Yeah. There's 2 in Atlanta, but I'm just so used to the 4 o'clocks in New York in my 20s. When I was young. I'm fucking myself up with alcohol. Yeah, good times. So, what y'all think about the coach and the latest formations and I guess modes of play and how we line up the last few games?
What
y'all think? Y'all think he finally got the memo? Think something clicked in his head, or is just like AFCON desperation, or a little bit of everything?
Could be all of the above. I feel like he's definitely more open to adapting. He seems less stubborn than the first.
Yeah, he doesn't have a choice. I mean, today was like a 4-2-3-1, I think. 4-2-3-1. Yeah, he doesn't have. You don't have a fucking choice. Like, you barely can field the team right now. You know what I mean? Like, half the guys on the bench couldn't even get into a bar out here in the States. We got youngsters, we got injuries. Like, Mount will be huge if he's hurt. But
speaking of hurt, have they even confirmed how long Bruno is out or how long Kobe is out?
They said Kobe shouldn't be long, so maybe he plays Tuesday or maybe he plays Sunday. Bruno, they said a month. I think they're gonna target the City game, because I think all right, looking at the schedule here. Yeah, we play City Saturday 17th. The weekend before we have the FA Cup match. That might be cutting it close to Bruno.
Okay.
But I'm sure you'll like him for that game. We're at home hosting Brighton in the FA Cup.
Right.
8:30 for you guys, so a nice little breakfast party.
I can do. That's 8:30 nice.
Yeah. We play Burnley in the week. Burnley in the week is a Wednesday. That's a lunch. That's lunch hour for you guys, right?
Yeah.
Go watch Man United for 2 hours. That's what's up.
Fast and furious with the fixtures.
Yeah. I think it's both. He has to adapt because of who we have left on the personnel, and I guess how we shape up in different moves of play or in general, just to fit the guys we have now. And I think, a lot of people are mad. It's like, oh, it took you 13 months to figure it out. And it's like, no, this was a project and they gave him the reins to try to play how he wants to play with the guys we have. And like it has with other managers, it didn't work.
Mhm. You
he
gonna learn
just was
today.
he just was slower to actually change. I mean, he had
Yeah.
like from November to June to do his thing. And we got a few back. We revamped the whole front line, so we figured that would probably make things a little easier for our midfielders and stuff. And we're still struggling, probably because, or mainly because, the two midfielders we got, they're not that quick. Bruno, for all his greatness, he gets run past all the time.
Mhm.
He'll track back a little better if our guys behind him hem him up, but as you can see, that's no real way to progress to be world beaters and stuff like that. Keen made a comment that you just like to advance and be a better good team. You need to be hard to beat, and letting guys run right by our midfielders. That's not being hard to beat. It's not like we talk about numbers. 2 versus 3. Like most of the time, it's not even that. It's just guys just running right by us. Remember by the slow
Straight
guys.
up. Straight up.
Yep, and then the guys hem them up a little bit, and they come back in time.
None of our midfielders have wheels. Like
No.
Maine's slow, Cass is slow, Bruno's not very fast. Ugarte isn't.
He's
Like we don't.
good
Yeah.
tracker, but they're not fast, and that's kind of what he wants. And he did say, it'll take. What was his comment? It'll take time and money to make a perfect 3-4-3, which I think is absolutely correct. So I kind of understand why he wants to still implement 3-4-3 to get people used to the idea, especially when we got the better personnel to affect it. But we gotta win games, man. If you wanna attract more, high end talent, we're gonna need to be playing the biggest
Results.
games. So Europa Champions League needs to be achieved, and to do that, you need to keep winning games. So let's
We
do
gotta
what we
have
must
money to make these signings
survive.
to get the people we
Exactly.
want.
I mean, I hate that. We're hearing already that guys like Wharton might want Champions League before he comes here and stuff like that. I don't like to hear that. You want to come to United, you want to come to United. What is it? And off the Semenyo disappointment, which, by the way, guys, I'm getting. I mean, being a Man United fan is exhausting anyway, with the games alone and all the bacchanal and locker room stuff. But the transfer window gets really, really annoying too, and I'm like, that's the part of it I'm really getting fed up of. I'll never get fed up at United. I'll never get fed up at games and stuff like that. But like the transfer rumors, I'm getting really tired of. Because I feel like in the summertime we heard that Semenyo was an Arsenal fan, and that's what wrote it right off in my head. Then right away, he don't want to come here. And then they amp us up with all the headlines and stuff, saying, "Oh, he's gonna come through." We had positive talks in the summer. Then some lion ass page said he's a Man United fan. I was like, it's gotta be one of the other. He can't be an Arsenal fan and a Man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gotta be one of the other. And and other teams are involved too because of the cut price deal at 65. This guy is probably worth like what 80, 90? His skill level and his all-roundedness.
Yeah,
Let's say he's an 80 guy, yeah.
Yeah, he's like 80 million guy. You could get him for 65. So of course a lot of teams were in, right? And he chose the cheap way and went to City. I guess he wants to win now. He doesn't want to be part of a project. I could get that part of it, but yeah.
Because wait, when are we winning? 2028? Is that what?
Yeah, we got time, man. We got time. For 2 more seasons. So yeah, we lost the transfer battle with Semenyo, and I know Elliot Anderson. He's like hot shit right now, top dollar, a guy we desperately need. But there's another one I heard. He's a magpie. He's a Geordie. He likes Newcastle. So if they ain't getting him, do you think he's gonna want to come to Man United? I don't know. He might want to go City too, or somewhere else. So
he might work out and come here. Yeah.
What's that?
I said he might play the Merc and come here, but I don't know that he's like wants to in his heart of hearts. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't want to be. I
yeah.
don't want to be Plan B, man. I don't want to be second. You know what I mean? That sucks.
And I know that's how any of us are moving too. It's like, hey, we need you to. You need to say you want to come before you bid. Yeah, I guess I don't know if that's more like an optics thing, but
It's not like
just,
a deal
the
breaker
guy you
for
want
me,
to
but
bid from.
because I mean, if you're Merc, but you're down to fucking, you'll like if we pay you what you want, you come and perform. At the end of the day, I really don't care. You know what I mean? You could be like, I don't give a shit what badge this is doesn't matter. Just
Right.
make the checks
Put in the
cash,
work.
and I'll do my thing, and that's fine too. You know what I mean? Like
That's a working relationship.
Exactly.
That's business.
it's professional. Yeah, it's okay.
That's
Yeah,
being a
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but we chasing these guys. I just don't want to mess up like the potential we have here. And the fact that if we get into Europe, we'll have more games, so we'll be more inclined. I think like guys like Manu and stuff might be more inclined to stay then. But I don't want to we fucking alienate Manu to the last degree. We don't make Euro, and he wants to leave. And we lose out on another talent.
We would be so fucked with as thin of a lineup and team as we have. If we were in Europe this year, we would be stretched so goddamn thin.
I think we get more.
We got 2 players in AFCON and Bruno's hurt. We got 3 players hurt. So we got like 5 players gone, 5 or 6. Oh yeah, Maz is gone too. So we got 6 players gone, and we can we're like, who you bringing off the bench? Who's gonna make it? You know what I mean? Who's gonna make a difference? Like, imagine if we were doing 2 games a week. And we still, these guys are still hurt, and now somebody else gonna get hurt. Licha went down holding his leg. I was like, oh, hell no, bro. Not on your first start, doggy. I got those Vietnam flashbacks. I was like, oh, no, dude. Like, don't let me see the stretcher. Don't let me see the stretcher.
We just saw Isak got his leg broken this week.
Is it broken? Is it a break?
Leg.
Oh,
that dude got. I think he tore an ACL too. Like he has a.
I don't think it was ACL, but he definitely broke his leg.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think he's done for the year. I think his tibia broke.
120
at least 2 months he's out. Yeah. So when Licho went down there off that kick, I was like, oh shit, please get back up.
I tightened up instantly.
Yeah. So I mean, Manu absolutely can't leave right now, but yeah, I don't want to alienate him, and he definitely wants to leave in the summertime. And then we depending on these guys coming in who probably don't really give a fuck about Man United, and B, they're chasing Champions League football. So, it'll be imperative of us to get some kind of Euro ball.
We got at least get Europa.
I don't think Conference League is catchy, but Europa and Champions League, yeah.
That's a travel nightmare. We don't want
we
that.
have to get Europa.
Yeah.
We need to get some workhorses transferred in here. That's what we need.
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like they're saying they don't want to panic in the transfer window, but I feel like it feels important we get one guy. I feel like I've said it before on the show. Like, I know João Gomez may not be in your long-term plans and stuff, but I think that's like a really good squad option. You could still go out and get like a CDM that's better than him. And if we make Euro, we rotate. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Rotate.
And I don't think he's costing more than £45 million. And I don't think that's not crazy money for his skill level. And that's not crazy money for January. I feel like we're trying to neglect the January transfer window like it ain't shit. I mean, this is I know other like City, they don't a window's a window, but they already made side. They're just plugging and playing and stuff like that. But Bruno was a January buy, Vidic was a January buy. There's like some moves that could I think we got Henrik Larsson on loan one year in January, and he was going up scoring goals. Like
Sir Alex always says went after him earlier.
Yep. It's like Larsson without the dreads, scoring goals. It's like, if you can make a move that'll help you stay or advance up the table, and it's not that expensive, like it's less than 50 mil. I think it's a move you should make. And you go because who is our CDM depth? like what whether forget the formation, any formation could it be the 4-3-1 or whatever. It's Ugarte and Casimir,
Ugarte.
the guys you
Yep.
want to get. It's guys who kind of want to up or at least give competition to, and I think João Gomez does that. So
Mhm.
we can still get another one because a perfect summer coming up for me would be 2 center mids and at least 1 8 because I still believe in Kobe Manu. But if we want to get our ready-made 8, especially with Manu not playing games, I totally understand. Like say Elliot Anderson makes the right decision and comes to Man United. Say he makes that decision. Based on what we know now, you think Elliot Anderson's playing over Kobe Manu, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like I'm rude. It's like we don't even know if we're selling Bruno this summer. He has 1 more year after this year too. He might still be here 1 more year. You never know. What y'all honest opinion? What y'all think? You think we should move on from Bruno this summer or let him run out the deal for 1 more year?
I don't know. Bruno kind of had some like Rashford-esque moments with the press, and like I'm sad, and they didn't want me, and a boo-hoo, and like I'm like, do you want to go? Are you think, you know what I mean? Like, I thought it was respectful the way we handled it. Like, if you can get 100 or 120 or whatever it was was he 32, 31?
Yeah,
31, I
there's
think.
no way we're getting him over
For a
100 for
31-year-old, like, that's not a goalkeeper. Like, I mean, like that's wild. Like the club, you get, you know what I mean? He's got to know the fight, the business side of the sport, and that's so. I don't know. I mean, we won't get that kind of money again, but I mean, if we could get like 70 or 80 for him from Saudi, 60, 80 from Saudi. I mean, he's only going to have the. I mean, we might have like. We might sign him back for like 1 more year or something, but I mean, how many more years has he got? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take it year by year.
Yeah.
I'll play the sentimental card. Keep
Year
him
by
year
year.
by
Yeah,
year,
1-year
extend 1
contract.
year extension year by
Yeah.
year, but you have to improve your squad around him also. Like you're
Exactly.
building for the future.
Yeah.
Like Bruno should have more assists, hands down. Like he should just be picking passes out for people just to finish. It's just like one touch to control, one touch to shoot and finish. Like
Bruno was hitting
his life
Sheshko
should
that
be
through ball
easier.
today.
Yeah, his
That
life should be.
Bruno
second minute
would've-
through ball,
Bruno would've
Bruno
hit
was spreading
Sesko.
that fucking ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least he would have tried. It might have hit somebody, but at least he would have tried instead of just taking the safe route to the door. He was passing that ball to Sheshko.
So I would totally be down for 1 year extensions for him as long as you are getting quality behind the man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because the way we play right now exposes him defensively. So it's like you can fix that, man. There's ways you can fix that by putting some workhorses around him.
Exactly. So I think, especially, I feel like you're getting the talk. You're getting the feeling that the brass upstairs above Ruben is telling him, like, yeah, we might have to like pivot away from the system for now. So if we decide to go to 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, we could definitely keep Bruno for 1 more year because he could play more advanced. Or if you get some, like, it might not be 2 if you stay with the 3-4-3.
Yeah.
Whoever's playing CDM next to Bruno, that has to be an absolute dog. Absolute workhorse.
Exactly.
Gotta be Gomes, gotta be Baliba. Shit, even Elliot Anderson. I think Elliot Anderson is better than that. I think his talents. I think it definitely works in this system because he goes box to box, but he's too good to just stay as a 6. He has a lot of attacking quality, a lot of good carrying that makes him like a flex 6'8". Elliot Anderson and Bruno would absolutely cook. That's like our back three might have to do a little more work defensively still, just so that Elliot is not like isolated. But I feel like we might get a level of control of the game where we won't, I feel like we're a little more insulated from attacks like that if Bruno loses the ball on one of his joints, you know?
We might actually be able to keep possession.
Yeah.
Kill a game
Control.
off, yeah.
Control the game, that age-old rule. If you have the ball, they can't score on you. So,
Yeah.
Fundamentals, guys.
I want to
Man,
feel about the midfield the way we feel about the goalkeeper now. Like we're
That type of
that's end
security and
game right there for
that's
us.
what I want to
That
feel
means
like.
we're gonna be a
Okay,
quality side.
it's going here. Like okay, he's got it. Like whoever he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bruno and his it's Ponch and John. You know what I mean? Like whoever these two guys are. Yeah. That's what I want to feel. And if we had that, I mean, you could do your, and there'll be some teams with some that play certain ways that a 3-4-3 might be better than, but he just has to be able to adapt, especially mid game. Like this ain't working. All right, we're gonna go 4-2-3-1, or we're gonna go 4-3-3, or whatever we're gonna do. Like, I think we might be seeing some progression with Ruben. It's like you can't just die on the hills, dude, because you're gonna die on that hill. And maybe we don't want you to die, but like, so yeah. So I think it's actually the guys away and injuries and stuff could make Ruben force him to do some other things, and he'll see that he's got some players that are on the bench that can play and can do some things, and he can put his trust in them.
Speaking of that guy, I like personally and just opinion, I'm hoping it's just the media making things look way worse than it is. I honestly hope that he is focused on the project. Like I hope he's bought into the project, regardless of his playing time right now. Right. Very unlucky with the injury, the calf injury, because when he did come in against Bournemouth, I thought he was good. He looked real sharp. He looked sharp. He looked slick. He was making those little 5-yard passes that we have a hard time completing half the time. He's keeping possession. He had a big save near the end. So I'm just like, I'm sorry you got hurt, Doug, because I wanted to see more of that. So I personally hope that you are engaged in the project and that you don't want to leave, despite what all the media is saying about Napoli and Italy and moving here and wanting whatever. And I know it's a World Cup here, but dog, you're 20 or whatever. You're young. Like
you got more World Cups ahead of you.
Yeah,
too.
man. Just buckle down, man.
Yep.
Buckle down and focus on this.
You'd be 24, 25 with the next one. Like,
yeah, like take pride in proving yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And because the overall team step up big today. I hope to see more of that while Bruno is out, and like that gets everyone's confidence up.
I need it. So
because Dorgo played on the left and the right today.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, which Ruben is this? Yeah.
It's like one point of the game I saw him and Dorgo on the same side. I'm like, yo, what? Who's on a position here? What do they go back to the other side?
Like when they walked out and when they listed the formations, and everybody's like, why is he playing on the right? Like that was the first question in the pub. It's like, why is Dorgo on the right? But he was great.
Yeah, he killed it over there.
Yeah, no slouch opponent too. So hopefully these guys they just lock in and realize
we want to see throughout the team.
Yeah. And you're playing 3 teams coming up next that on paper you should march out there and be like, we shouldn't be losing this side. Let's go and win this game.
I hope the Bournemouth result, the 4-4, I hope that really literally like lit a fire under the guys, like for them to get there and be like, yo, we literally cannot be dropping points like that. Like I feel like they knew that was 3 points they lost.
3 games, yo.
Yeah.
The Bournemouth game, the West Ham game, and the Everton game. Just terrible drop points game. 3 of those games.
Exactly. When will it end? So it's like I hope they're lighting a fire under each other to be like, yo, that is loose. That is super loose. Let's stop. We're better than that. And let's go. Yep. But yeah, man, debt to Wolves. Like stay on your 2 points. Don't let it be us. Don't let it be us. Give us those 3 points again. Happy New Year. Go about the business. Like
No,
Well, I hope the
you're
boys.
already going
we'll
down. Just go down.
Yeah, exactly.
You already
Play
go.
Hey,
spoiler
yeah.
later.
Why ruin our
Leave João
day?
Gomez.
We're not
And
going
leave
down.
João Gomez while you're leaving. Leave him
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, we'll take Gomez if you just
Be merry. That's right. That's that
Yeah.
holiday spirit.
See?
Let's hold that man right there. That's right. What's that? Yeah,
So
man.
like 5 or 6 days, we can wrap up with this. We're 5 or 6 days away from the start of the January transfer window. And with all the rumors we're hearing from our team, who would you like to keep? Who you cool with seeing go? And who's out there that you think could come in now and help?
I saw a story, but I haven't seen any follow up or any additional stories since. But what's his name? Ruben Neves.
Yes.
Plays in Saudi right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Oh
used
yeah,
to play
I
for
saw that.
Wolves.
Yep.
Used to play for Wolves, but plays in Saudi.
Currently plays for the Portuguese national team.
Yep, exactly. I was like, come back to the Prem, dog, please. Like Ruben Amorim, Portuguese, your family link, your countryman, like make something happen, dog, please.
That is
Like,
a really
that
good
is a
short-term deal.
midfielder that we need, and if
Yep.
we can get him in January, because I'm sure he's making mad dough in Saudi.
It'll be like a free. It'll just be us paying his salary, which is like 20 million, and that's the kind. That's like a perfect short-term January deal.
20?
So I agree with that. 20 million, yeah.
Oh shit!
That's a
Yeah,
real nice
absolutely get him.
That's
Yeah,
a real nice Band-Aid.
Yeah, I know. Getting him is not part of the long-term vision, but yeah, it'll probably get us Europe this season because it's gonna be real competitive. Yeah, I'll definitely go for him. I'll go for what's his face? Gomes. João Gomes. I did
Is he
see a
We
also
still
story.
got it. We
Portuguese?
still got FA Cup,
He's from
man.
Brazil.
Like we're
He's
not.
Brazilian? Okay. All right. The Cunha clan, Cunha Casemiro clan.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, let's go.
They have another Brazilian boy, Andre, but he's like more like a 8'6". He's not as physical and carrying as Gomez is. He's more like a distro guy.
Okay.
I feel like Gomez will be better fit for us right now. I saw a story today from a lot of pages were covering it. An Italian journalist lady, like 60K fans. She said that because we want to sell Xerxes, the rumor, right? We don't want to loan, we want to sell him.
Yeah.
And they're saying part of the deal might be that in the summertime, Manu Kone might come to Man United. Manu Kone is a French player. He's a CDM. He's really good. And I think he would really help. He's young too.
Wait, is this a 3-team deal we're talking about then?
No, they're just us and Roma.
They
He's
got
24 years
wrong
old.
Cunha.
Okay.
Manu Kone.
Okay.
He is a solid ball player. If we could swing that for the summertime, that'd be great. And I think that's like one that he's definitely better than all the CDMs we have on our side. And he's better than João Gomes, and he's better than Ruben Neves right now. So, but for now, we could probably get Neves since he's cheaper, and Gomes if we think we could keep him like as a squad player. But Manu Kone I think he fits our long-term plans. So if we could swing some deal where we sell Xerxes. Xerxes is a nice guy and everything, but I wouldn't be too pressed if we sell him. You know my flavor of striker. I feel like even Sheshko, I know he needs time and everything. But like I said earlier in the show, I don't like the positions they get into. I think we need a more like dominant kind of goal poaching kind of center forward. So when our commanding wingers like Cunha and Mbumo are making runs and beating people, we have a target in the middle of the penalty spot.
Yeah, they know somebody's there at the top of the box or at the 6 or whatever.
I don't know maybe Sheshko gets to be that guy. But if we could, I feel like if we could swing Xerxes for Manu Kone, I'd do whatever you can to do that. I think that's a really good deal. I don't know if we could do it in
January.
Do it now because Roma's in a Champions League race as well. Sierra's pretty hot and they're doing good this year. Okay, is their coach who's their coach? Is it Dilly Ding Dilly Dong? Ranieri? Forgot. But yeah, they're doing pretty good. They are in fourth place, just 3 points off top Inter. So it's like Inter at
Inter's top.
33. Yeah, Inter at 33, Milan at 32, Napoli at 31, Roma at 30.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't think they let him go in January, but if he wants to come over in the summertime,
Come on down.
Come on down.
Come to
Who
this
you thinking
beautiful
of?
Manchester weather.
Yeah, I know, right? Who are you thinking of, Brian? That we could get in January, or who we should sell in January?
I wouldn't. I guess I'm with you. I wouldn't mind seeing Xerxes go. I just feel like we're kind of thin. And if we happen to manage a run in FA, it's going to get stretched. But yeah, this coach. I wasn't aware of this kid you're talking about, but he sounds nice. I'm into it now. I mean, I have to look him up, but if we get even a loan, we don't have to go buy some big name, but just get a loan of somebody that's solid and that can come in and toe the line and at least give some of our starters some breaks. And if somebody goes down, so because we're gonna get more injuries, people come back and the other dudes go off. So it'd be nice to have a little more depth. But I also think Ruben might start leaning into the kids a little bit more, and as long as they can,
Step
as long
up.
as long as they can seize the moment and handle biz, then we should be okay. January, like you said, January is never really a big move window. So I don't really have any names. That Neves guy, I did see that article Mark was talking about, and I didn't know it was that low. I thought it was more like 40, but 20.
Yeah, nah.
Excuse me, 20 would be. I mean, if we can get him in January, that'd be killer. Gomes, I liked a lot. They both were Wolves guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Past that, correct.
Yeah. Gomes is still there. So I mean, either or I don't know if we'd need. I mean, both would be cool. Yeah, that I'd like Leacha and Haven were a lot more cohesive than Leacha and Yoro were on that right side. Game over game. And Leacha can really, I think, kind of tutor, especially once DeLitt and McGuire get back. Haven can get some tutoring on being a CB from these dudes, and I think Haven could really progress. And it's good for I like the kids playing with the vets.
Yeah,
because we get you get more progression out of the kids when they do that. When you got two kids back there, they're both like,
Who's going?
Spider-Man.
That was the board.
Leacha could be like, if Haven fucks up, he could be like, yo, when this is happening, you got to be here. Remember that? Okay. And you can kind of get on the job training versus two dudes that are just trying to find their footing. You know what I mean? Yep. And that's a lot of pressure to put on those kids. And then we're bitching, we're bleeding goals, we're giving up, we're leaking goals. Well, these games wouldn't start if we didn't have these injuries. Nothing against the kids, but they're not. We're kind of forcing them into a situation that they may or may not really be ready for. Heavens looked a lot more consistent than Euro this year. But we need them both, and they're both going to be, I think, studs, after they get a few years under their belts. So,
yep. Center back pair of the future, I hope.
Yes, I hope so too.
But yeah, with the FA Cup going, it's not that many extra games than Europe. Europe, it will be 2 extra a month.
Yeah. If it's one a month,
one fixture a month. Yeah. So if we go all the way, we'll just have like one extra game a month going through. So there may be a little room for a little more rotation, but not as much as if we're playing Europe. It'll be crazy if we were still playing Europe and the Africa Cup. Then everybody gets a game then. But yeah, hopefully next year we have those first world problems. But yeah. Well, and to get those problems, hopefully we make some deals, man. Let's not be scared. Let's scared money don't make money. Just pony up, get a Neves, get a goal to somebody. If we can't get all big ticket items like Baliba and Anderson and Wharton and stuff like that.
Those are summer, those are summer projects.
Let's try to get by now.
We definitely need an in or two, at least one or two.
So that'll definitely help us make a better run against these teams. When the ice thaws and we get into springtime, spring ball. Yeah, I think it's important. We need to make a move. I think it'll help us out. We're in a race, guys. We are in a race. Might not be a title race yet. The elephant is slowly falling off the tree, and it looks like City and Villa look like they want to be somebody. So.
I obviously I don't think anyone saw them coming, but I'm cool with them winning the league, man. Just to
Aston Villa,
I'll
be a good story. I'll be totally fine with that. Better than any of those back jobs.
Right? Between them, Arsenal, and City, I want Villa to win 100%.
Hell yeah! I don't know if they'll do it. I think
me neither.
I think it's City's league to lose, especially with Semenyo. If Arsenal goes and wins the league, I'm gonna laugh extra hard at the few City fans that I know. If Villa wins it, there's a lot of more people to laugh at.
And Unai sticking it to the whole league. Yeah,
that's a good coach.
Yeah,
I'll take him on my team tomorrow. Honestly, he's a good coach.
Emery's awesome.
But yeah, anyway, good show, guys. Thanks for coming out. Boxing night. Go enjoy the rest of your night. You got a little more night than I do. I think I'm going to cut it up and go to my bed.
Get your rest. Everybody get their sleep.
Have plenty football to watch tomorrow between AFCON and the Prem.
8 watch.
Yeah.
The 8 watch is on.
8 watches tomorrow. That's fine. You win. You can coast the rest of the week. That is the best.
Shit.
That is the best. You talk shit all day tomorrow. Anybody will drop points. So all the fans in chatting elsewhere who didn't attend, have fun, enjoy the win, Be positive, but don't be gassed. That's the adulthood we have to have with this team, man. Back inside, up the fucking Reds, and probably talk to you on Monday.
Yes, sir.
Later, brethren. Later, everybody. Have a good night.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Night, guys.